Hello, everybody. I'm very blown out and I can't fix it. So we're not going to spend a lot of time on this screen here. I'm just going to go ahead and switch over to the next one because it's a little more tolerable. But hey, yeah, I'm back. I'm over the virus. I got a kid now. All sorts of stuff. Really wish I wasn't so bright. But you know, this is what it is. New webcam, new angles, all sorts of stuff. As you can maybe see behind me here, there is a curtain over this window. Maybe if I just kind of hang out in this corner back here. There's a curtain over that window. Bought a curtain for this window, this infinite void of white gobbledygook. But it didn't fit the window, so there's no way. I'm going to have to figure something else out for that one before next time, because this is pretty ridiculous. But, yeah. How's everybody doing? It's been a few weeks since I've been on here. Ted and Maddie have been holding down the Twitch fort, as it were. We're going to be reading Justice League Adventures number 33 today, as you can see. This was one of the only... So I had... I've mentioned before I had a, eBay one chunk of Justice League Adventures comics as a kid. That was issues 1 through 16 or something, and then 33, this one. I don't know why it was just that one on top of it, but whatever. So this was the only other one that I actually owned as a kid. It's by Tim Levins is the artist, so of course he continued to influence me and my drawing without me realizing it. Who knew one day we'd be talking to that guy every day. But I don't know. I'm a little out of my my groove here. I got to get back into that. How do I do a Twitch stream? How do we do this? I don't know. I might as well mention this might be one of the last streams that we do on just Twitch. I see Mac. Hi, Mac has resubscribed. Thank you very much. We are potentially going to be, not potentially. We're going to be switching back to the way we did it for the very first stream that we did for these, which is we're going to be doing Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Mostly because, we were kind of trying Twitch as an experiment to see if we could, grow a brand new audience over here, which I think we have a little bit, but I'm kind of assuming that 100% of the people, if not very close to that, that are on our Twitch audience came from the YouTube channel. So gonna be the kind of the idea with that was with doing just Twitch was garner a new audience, potentially make some extra side cash off of the Twitch thing, but other than the fine folks such as Mac and a couple other people, really haven't been seeing any sort of income from just Twitch. So we're gonna, thank you, Connor. I appreciate it. But Maddie has a point. Another main goal of that was the YouTube algorithm beast does not appreciate us uploading hour, 2 hour, 3 hour videos that barely anyone will watch compared to our shorter, Sunday videos and the shows that we used to do and whatnot. You guys keep subscribing, and I appreciate it, but the point of what I'm saying is that's going to be pointless here pretty soon because we're gonna de-affiliate ourselves with Twitch, and we're going to be able to still upload or stream to Twitch, but we're not going to be affiliates anymore. We're not going to be able to keep the streams replayable on here and stuff like that, which leads me to my next point is we're starting a second YouTube channel. I've already created it and started working on it last night, called The Pod Tower. This is something that we have been talking about doing for a while. We've gone back and forth on what a second channel for the Watchtower database could be or should be for a long time, and we may still do a third channel or something like that for other ideas eventually. But this second one that we're doing right now is intended to host upcoming episodes of podcasts that we do, which will include the 13th Level Intellects that's going to be starting back up hopefully in the first quarter of this year. I said that last year, and then it became last year, and that didn't happen. I'm hoping that this year is different. We're also going to be hosting all the episodes of Tim Talk and DCAU Review. I didn't mean for this to become a formal announcement of all these things, but it kind of is becoming that. I'll do an actual official announcement of this thing eventually. But so yeah, all that kind of stuff's happening. But it'll also be the place where the Twitch streams will be hosted after the fact. So they'll be streamed to here on Twitch and the main YouTube channel, Watchtower Database. But then after the fact, they won't be available anywhere to rewatch if you want to, except for the Pod Tower YouTube channel. So that's technically up right now. The channel just has the first couple Twitch streams on it. The Pod Tower, if you look for it on YouTube. Feel free to subscribe if you would like to. I'm not going to worry too much about subscriptions and stuff over there, just because I've already turned off the show public subscription count or whatever thing, because that's not really the point of it. It's more kind of just an archive, if you will. But if you would like to be updated anytime that, if you can't make these Twitch streams all the time, or if you just want to be able to make sure that you know where everything's at, feel free to go subscribe over there. It's public. It's all up. I guess I got to get the source video for the original set of DCAU book clubs. I could do that probably. But I guess I won't stop you from doing that. I should stop saying I'll do that if someone else says that they'll do it. But anyway, much more information, news to come on that as we get things more organized. You can see here on the Twitch stream that I've already updated the chat. This chat window will show chat messages from YouTube and Twitch and anywhere else that we stream to, Facebook, Twitter, whatever. So you can do it. No, take it back. But yeah, and it's got cool little comic book speech bubbles and stuff. Anyway, by next time, maybe by my next stream, who knows, we may be doing all of that, and hopefully I'll have a curtain up over here or something to block this light, because this is ridiculous. But anyway, let's read Justice League Adventures. How about that? Catch me outside. Oh boy. This issue, as I mentioned, was drawn by Tim Levins, the great Tim Levins. Mostly on Gotham Adventures, this boy. But he has done several of the Justice League Adventures issues that we've read so far. And he's been doing art for the DC Superheroes capstone books over the last several years. His Instagram is @TimLevinsArt, if you want to go follow him over there if you haven't already. He's basically almost primarily almost only posts this animated DC stuff, as you can see, on a pretty regular basis. So it's always fun to see a new post from him. He did this Reaper design for our Hidden Villains video a few weeks ago. That was pretty fun. Like I said, kind of surreal to just be constantly in contact and working with this guy. Yeah, cool stuff. And then, of course, also, this issue was written by Matthew Manning, who is the author of the Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Adventures comics, most recently of memory. But he has written a handful of these Justice League Adventures issues, and he's been on a bunch of other animated DC and Marvel stuff. Scooby-Doo, as you can see, all this stuff. He's at matthewkmanning.blogspot.com is his official website. I'm sure he's on social media. I know he's on social media, but I don't have it up. But yeah, so pretty cool little team. We've talked to both of these guys many times before, and we had them both separately in different panels on our 24-hour live stream, which you can find on the Watchtower Database YouTube channel. Mac has sent a link to something. Let's see what it is. It's the Pod Tower. Congratulations, Mac. Yeah, I can't update the channel URL quite yet until we get to a certain subscriber count, I believe. So might as well go subscribe. Yeah, it's youtube.com/channel/UCS2U45JZPBEBFWGGZ0S_OJW. That's YouTube. I'm not going to do it again. Okay, so let's read this issue. We're going to read it twice as per usual. We're going to, oh gosh, Am I gonna get doxxed here? Are you gonna see my login info? Nope. Okay. Maddie's done it twice now. Justic Adventures. Not Nick Jr. Give me a show on Nick Jr. Alright, so Justic Adventures 33. Now, as you will see in this issue, the title is Dissappearing Act. However, it is Dissappearing Act with 2 S's, which is not how disappearing is spelled, in fact. So if I kind of wonder if that's their version of Dan Reba's Riddler's Reform, where it doesn't have an apostrophe in it. Like, are Matthew Manning and Tim Levins aware of... Here, I'll show you. I'll skip ahead a little bit. Dissappearing Act. I thought maybe it was a play on words at first. Like, Sappier? I don't really know. I think it's an accident. But I want to ask them, since we do have contact with them pretty often, I want to ask them, like, are you aware of this? And are you mad about this? So, let's see. What do you got going on in the chat real quick? The algorithm is totally why... Oh, hey, Keanu. Why I make 5-minute videos. I definitely just don't suck at Yeah, no, the algorithm is a funny little thing. I missed the beginning of the stream and this happens, yeah. Free Amazon subscription, why not? Yeah, if you have that, I'm sure it'll go into the Twitch wallet per se, or so to speak. I think I'll have to look and see if we're gonna just, like, if we de-affiliate ourselves with Twitch, if it'll automatically like dump whatever money we've made in the last couple months into our accounts, or if we just lose that. But who knows? Well, I'll find out, I guess. Maybe it was a play on insults showing up. Disses appear. Yeah, maybe. Okay. Well, anyway. Yeah. Let's get started. Let's do this. Okay. Don't freak out. Just keep remembering that you were trained by the best. All you have to do is talk to them. How hard can it be? Just act like they're anybody else. Try to forget the fact that at the moment you happen to be floating in Earth's orbit. And just forget that these guys happen to be... Huh? The Justice League. This little guy belong to anybody? Oh, hey, Superman doesn't have cheekbones for the first time. Dissappearing Act by Matthew Manning and Tim Levins. His name is Robin. He's Batman's partner. But that doesn't explain what he's doing here. Superman. The Flash. Wow, Bats has a kid? Give you any ideas? Sure, where I can put my mace. Hawkgirl. I can't believe this is happening. So why are you here, Robin? The Watchtower isn't really for visitors, and we haven't seen Batman for days, so... Whoa, come on, pull it together. Remember, you were trained by the best and all that. That's just it. Batman's missing. He was following an investigation, and then all of a sudden he just vanished. He didn't mention anything to us about a new case. Well, I think he had his reasons. Okay, I would like the DC Universe things to go away. There we go. This footage is from a security camera inside Bottomless Books, an antique bookstore in Gotham City. The Martian Manhunter came in posing as a customer, then attacked the owner, one Anthony Cyrus, and stole some family heirloom, some shard of an old talisman. Supposedly worthless to anyone outside the Cyrus family. What we need to find out... Priority alert, Justice League. Robbery in progress at Etar Electronics, Midway City. Suspect identified as Green Lantern. Too late. A good idea coming to us, Robin. Nice work. Wow, that's something Batman never says. No sweat, Superman. But I'm going to need you to stay on board while we handle this. Whatever's going on out there, it's no place for kids. And that's something Batman says all the time. Looks like Lantern, all right, but I doubt he... Superman, look out! No. We want some answers, clink. No. Wham, clink. No. No. Flash, take out the garbage. Flash, it's your turn on monitor duty. Flash, stop your teammates when they turn evil and run rampant in the suburbs. Jeez, I gotta do everything around here? Yes. Superman, are you... Where is he? Cocoon. Gone, but now I think I know who we're dealing with. Oh, sure. Oh, who is this? Okay. Oh, sure. We just had a breakout the other day. Record number of inmates escaped, I think. Kind of thing happens all the time. We even put in these new energy dampening bars on the cells. Supposed to prevent this sort of thing by making the inmates all weak inside. Guess some people are still too willful, you know. You don't seem too upset by this turn of events, Warden. Actually, I'm a little relieved. The prison has been overcrowded lately, probably from you folks doing your job so well, I might say. No, breakouts like this, though it's quite a shame that they happen, give us a few spare rooms that we wouldn't have otherwise. Why, it's gotten so bad lately, we've had to force some of the superpowered inmates like the ultra-humanite Felix Faust and the Shade to share cells with regular non-powered inmates. You can imagine the complaints we've gotten, especially since Felix Faust died. He turned into dust and was sent into Tartarus, and in no way should be in a prison on Earth. I'm going to need to see a list of escapees. Oh, sure, it's here somewhere. Here it is. Right, thank you. It's exactly like I thought. Let's see who we got. We got Kent someone, Daniel 4. Josh Gola, Gorilla Grodd, Matt Hagen. I'll have to look. Oh, Josh Gold? Just, I don't know. We'll have to look these up. The clerk at the electronics store said Green Lantern stole a piece of a talisman similar to the one Manhunter stole from the bookstore, but we didn't see Lantern carrying anything, so where would he hide it? And when he used his ring to attack Hawkgirl, it seemed like the power came from his entire hand, not that specific ring at all. So, Warden, do you see any connection? Soups? I think our junior partner might have a few leads. It all adds up to one suspect. One name that happens to be on the list of prison escapees. Oh, there he is. Good old Felix Faust. Matt Hagen. Clayface. New bricks in the wall. This is where he made his escape. But that wall on the right, it was far enough away, it shouldn't have been damaged. Yeah. So why is there a new brick over here? Unless... Zap! Clayface was hiding something. Hey kid, study hall's over. We just got a report of a robbery at Bessenar Jewelry in Metropolis. These must be like names of people's friends. I guess who they're saying... And guess who they're saying is behind it? Wonder Woman! Hurrah! Squoosh! This doesn't make any sense. Splam! I look up talismans and find one that seems to fit. The talisman of the Sage of the Pyramids. When it was destroyed back in the 1800s, the shards were passed down to 3 families for safekeeping. Shoom! The Cyrus, Etar, and Bessenar families. The same names as our store owners. Zzz. It says here that if the pieces are combined and the family names chanted, then the bearer of the talisman can control the dead. Not good news for us, but not particularly good news for Clayface either. Why would Matt Hagen want an army of undead zombies following his command? Whoomp! Or maybe the better question is, who else would want that? This has gone far enough, Clayface. No. 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 Whoosh. No! Man, this is like our 8th trip on this thing, and we don't get so much as a bag of pretzels. Are you sure about this, Robin? Hey, the kid steered us straight so far. Think about it. Clayface has nothing to gain from this whole plan, but the man in the cell next to him does. An army of the dead is practically a dream come true for a wizard named Felix Faust. Robert Englund. Channel Robert Englund, James. It's not gonna work. Oh, the Justice League. Clayface, handle these humans. Gee, what a surprise. Batman the sequel was right again. Let's take him hard and fast this time. No more games. Foosh. Hurrah! Crash. I guess that leaves me with Glinda the Good Witch over here. Runda pura nunda kata. What the... Ah, the talisman of the sage of the pyramids is finally mine, and easier than expected, I might add. As simple as 3 little words, and smash! Who? I figured you out, Faust. A child? Are you serious? You had me stumped for a while, why would Clayface run errands for you? How could he break out of jail when those energy dampening bars would have made him too weak? Runda pura nunda kata. The answer was in that book you'd given him. A simple little spell. Seemed easy enough, right? Mind control. But he wasn't the only one you controlled, was he? You got to someone else earlier. Now let me see if I've got this right. Keep in mind I didn't have much time to study that book of yours, and unmaking spells seems as hard as making them. Lintaug Gioman Laminad. Wow, you were right, Faust. This magic stuff is easy. Oh no! The top of my head is colored wrong! It was nice of the League to give us a lift home. Gotham City isn't exactly in walking distance from the slab. I can't hear what they're saying now, but I have a pretty good idea. Superman is probably lecturing Batman about the dangers of going undercover without alerting the rest of the League, and Batman is probably defending himself. Probably doing a good job of it, too. Mind control isn't exactly something you can prepare for. But it's okay. I don't really have to know all the details. I can pretty much figure out all I need to know from their body language. So I doubt what they're saying would surprise me. After all, Robin, where'd he go? I was trained by the best. Nice work. The end. Okay. So we got some interesting continuity stuff going on in this one. I'm going to go back to the start of the issue. What's chat doing? Okay, what have you been binge watching lately during the quarantine? House. That's been my binge show. I'm on season 3 at this point. Big Street Smarts Energy. Hey, James, congratulations to your kid. Thank you, Justin. Pretty sure people know Robin exists. This is my favorite of jail adventures. I love these brief bat family or bat rogues crossing over the jail. Yeah, that was pretty cool. This one made a fun little episode. Robin looks taller. I think you mean he vanished. But not what he looks like. Maybe not what he looks like. Bob, Batman, and Robin mostly fight crime in the night. Let's see. Yeah, I noticed that too, that Tim's cape is way too long. He was taller in the big leagues before shrinking in Future Shock, then growing again, but not by as much in Mystery of the Batman. Yeah, this gets brought up a lot, and I like 90% disagree that Tim's height changes in any of those episodes or movie. I'm pretty sure in Mystery of the Batwoman, behind the scenes, they talk about that Robin is a little bit older now, which is accurate. It's been a few years on the timeline, and then people have just kind of like taking. Robin says like, I'm getting a little old for that Boy Wonder stuff or whatever in the big leagues. But it would be interesting to do Maddie did that Nightwing's hair length based on like pixel height to inches conversion. That would be kind of fun to do with Robin in a sort of ranty, angry video, and see if he truly is taller in either of those things. Reason number 32,005 that we should abolish prisons. Yeah, I guess the supervillains breaking out constantly thing, yeah. Which Robin is it? That's definitely Tim. Yep. Yeah, Clayface in Wonder Woman's costume was pretty funny. I don't know how this issue fits in continuity, even at the time, considering Felix Faust. Yeah, exactly. Why wouldn't Hagen want an army of zombies? I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't turn down an army of zombies either. Faust might have been reanimated from the underworld or something. I don't think that works since Tala, in JLU, they mentioned that she rescued him from Tartarus as he was like being sucked into it, like rescued his soul from Tartarus. and kept him locked in a mirror since then. So any Felix Faust appearances between that, just I don't think that works. I just watched Heart of Clay. I think you mean Feet of Clay, Robert. I still really like this issue anyway. Batman the sequel, yeah. I guess he's like Batman 4, if we count Jason Todd. Which is the film Batman and Robin, so it works out. At least Tim draws the right battering. I was going to say that about the cover. He's got the right one there and throughout the issue, yeah. Tim Levins pays really close attention to the details of the, Javelin, Watchtower, Batcave, all that kind of stuff. It's pretty nice. And I still got the math wrong. Oh, maybe you're talking about Batwoman? Probably. Okay, cool. Heart of Clay. That was the episode where Hagen felt. Yeah, I was going to make some sort of Heart of Ice, Feet of Clay crossover joke. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Hey, James. What are your thoughts on the B-Test revival thing? Oh, yeah. I knew this was going to come up at some point. If they do it right, I want them to bring back the, entirety of the OG team. I want... obviously Bruce Timm, Paul Dini, Alan Burnett are the big names, but you need your Dan Rebas, you need your Rich Fogels, you need your Randy Rogels, you need your. Actually, I think Rich Fogel was only on later shows, so never mind. But these people they're all still around. They're all working at other places. Unfortunately, a lot of them do have contracts with other Dan Reba works at DreamWorks right now. I'm sure these other people, but Eric Radomski, all these guys that made the show great. Yes, Andrea Romano, absolutely. Wes Gleason has been doing a pretty good job with the recent DC animated direct-to-video movies, but there's always it always feels like something's missing without Andrea Romano. But yeah, I really think it can work. There have been a handful of 90s, 2000s cartoons that have come back in the last couple of years that do feel pretty genuinely similar to their original versions, because they're being run by the same people for the most part, people that really are doing it because they want more of the show, not just the fans. So I think that's the key to making sure that it's good. Maddie's working on a little video right now that'll theoretically come out in the next couple weeks or so about his thoughts on it too. Ephraim Zimbalist might be. Oh yeah. That would be interesting, I guess. Any actors? The Commissioner Gordon actor Bob Hastings has also passed away. Ephraim Zimbalist Jr. Michael Ansara, who did Mr. Freeze, though they probably there's too much Mr. Freeze continuity to really make an appearance by him work anyway. There's a hair on my keyboard. Cat hair. Get off. Anyway, but at the same time, they barely pay attention to past continuity and stuff anyway. B-Test in particular was the most or the least continuity driven of any of the DCAU shows. So it's okay in terms of whether it's for real. The story was broken, if you want to call it that, by some random dude who supposedly breaks a bunch of stories like this and is accurate with them, but he's not really accurate with them. There's just some random guy that I don't care about. So that was floating around a couple weeks ago, but then Kevin Smith on Fat Man on Batman 2 days ago, 2 nights ago, I think, sort of spilled the beans on that he is aware that this very well might be happening. That he's working with Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill on the Masters of the Universe show. He's also working with Eric Carrasco on that show. People that would, if there were people that knew this was happening and could tell him, they have, I'm sure. So It will be interesting. It'll definitely be interesting for content for us. When we do the breakdowns of the Adventures Continue issues, you're just staring at still images. There's a finite amount of panels you can break down into all the Easter eggs and stuff. It'll be interesting to see if we, go and do videos like that for new Batman episodes. What will those videos look like, I guess. We don't know whether it's Batman the Animated Series or new Batman Adventures. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, we can talk, and we'll talk plenty about that, I'm sure, as more and more news comes out about it. So let's get going on this. We got Robin. We got the Watchtower. We got Javelin 7, or one of the Javelins, as we've talked about before. Batman is mentioned, but he will show up later, so I'll leave it without the mentioned thing. Okay, then we have the Flash, Superman, and Hawkgirl. The Flash, Superman, Hawkgirl, and then behind him, John Jones, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman. They are all on the screens there. Okay. I'll put Earth because we see it from space. We actually see the planet. Superman knows Robin. Could be in reference to oh my god, nighttime. Where Superman dressed up as Batman. Okay. We have Clayface here. And the time of this clip, 3:21:45:13. What in the world does that mean? Oh, it's probably frames at the end here. Okay, so so this happened at 3:21:45. Clayface attacks the bookstore as John Jones at 21:45? Yeah, 13. I'm not going to worry. Well, yeah. I'm not going to. We don't know AM or PM. But probably PM if it's open. There's a guy there. Bottomless Books is the name of the store. Bottomless Books and Gotham City. Anthony Cyrus. Okay. Heck, it might even be a JLU continuation being promoted as a... Yeah, I mean, it being, mentioned as a BTAS sequel or whatever could really mean anything. And, like, all of the DCAU shows that came after BTAS or BTAS sequels, basically. BTAC, you thought you could muck up the timeline? Hold my beer. Yeah, pretty much. First time all 7 have been in an issue in quite a while. Kind of. They're not... 3 of them are technically not there. It would be cool if the revival was like Ultimate Spider-Man with new creators teaming up with old ones. Yeah, I mean, totally. I do want all of that, all those original guys, as many of them that can come back to come back. Give it the same heart, give it the same, atmosphere. But I would be totally down for your Eric Carrasco's, your Tim Sheridans, all those guys, all the newbies. Let them toss their hats in the ring as well. Time code like that isn't time of day, it's how many hours. Yeah, I thought about that, Mag. I thought that too. I'm just not sure. I'll leave that as a note for myself. Or could be just that far into the security tape. It doesn't really let us know. It's like Batman Adventures Volume 2, the animated series. In your opinion, what is the weirdest character that Michael Rosenbaum voiced? Ollie's pretty weird. He's got that kind of like sound fetish or whatever. We honestly don't know, not to kink shame. We honestly don't know anything. It could even be completely untrue, but we're all very, very well could just be not actually happening. But if it is, it is. What is your favorite Darwin Cook art? I like most everything. There's a Teen Titans. Let's see if I can find it. There's a Teen Titans, like them playing rock instruments. Yeah, that's this one. I like this one a lot. It's a pretty cool, makes you think of kind of 70s era comics and cartoons and stuff. If it includes frames, it's not time of day. When we switch the time code to time of day as a format. Okay. They should make it slightly more mature. I would be fine with that. I just don't... even in Justice League versus the Fatal Five, when they just used a swear word when you could have used anything else, it just kind of felt like random and unnecessary. I'd be fine if it was... if they were able to tell darker stories and whatever, but I think that Batman the Animated Series originally had to reel it back a lot on what they wanted to do, and it made them come up with more creative choices that I am so blown out here. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I really don't know what to do about this. It really doesn't like the giant window behind me. Let's see if I can I do anything about this at all? I mean, that's just darkening the already blown out image, so that's not doing anything. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I can really control this. The crappiest thing, take a look at this, okay? This is on auto exposure, okay? It thinks this is right. It thinks this is the best exposure it could possibly do. Automatic exposure, okay? I'm going to uncheck that. This is the lowest exposure it could possibly do. You can see the window back there. I'm trying to block it with a towel, a plant, and some posters. It's not really working. Now, if I bring up the exposure to the highest possible exposure, which should be higher than the auto exposure, I am extremely choppy and terribly blurry because it's trying so hard. But I'll turn auto back on, and this is the best we get. So, should I do the rest of the thing, like this, like here, like in the dark, like I'm in the bat cave? I wonder if I could. No, that's not doing anything at all. I'm trying to turn up the LED lights a little bit. Not helping. Nah, we'll bring it back here. Okay, well, I don't know. Can't do anything about this. I'd probably just need to put a curtain up there or something to block that window, because apparently that's no good. It's just no good. I'll turn that light off. Maybe that slightly helps. If I turn these lights off. I want my cool Twitch atmosphere, man. Oh well. It is what it is. Okay, let's keep going through this. Oh yeah, what was the thing? Shard of an old talisman. So I guess he names the talisman later, so I'll wait for that. This is a cool angle of Hawk Girl here. We don't see this part of her, this like little beak angle with her mask very often. It's kind of cool. Midway, Etar Electronics, okay. Midway City. That's typically the Hawk person city. But yeah. Nice work. No sweat, Superman. Okay, Superman calls Robin a kid. Superman calls Robin a kid. I'm just going to leave it at that because that could be taken any way. Anyone younger than you typically wind up calling him a kid, but it could mean that he's not much older than he was in the cartoon. Lantern. Oh yeah, when I I'm lit up now by the screen. Yeah, I'll fix this by next time. Yeah, Clayface shoots guacamole all over Superman. Why? It's interesting how Clayface can. I thought maybe. Oh, I guess it's because he's being mind controlled by Felix Faust. But it's just weird that he can only say like no and yes. I guess it's maybe supposed to be a clue that something's wrong with him. Okay. Nothing new, nothing new. Slabside Island Penitentiary. No idea where that's supposed to be. Slabside Island Penitentiary. Let's see if that's an actual thing. Oh, let's see. Okay, the first one was Shiloh Norman. Is that this guy? Oh no, that's one of the Mr. Miracles. Okay, oh, the third Mr. Miracle. Where is it located? Antarctica. Okay. Alright. It was originally located in New Jersey, but moved to Antarctica after the disastrous riots of the Joker's Last Laugh, which is a 2002 thing, so I'm going to guess that this is probably supposed to be the classic New Jersey version. It does not look like it's in Antarctica. So we'll put New Jersey. We just had a breakout the other day. Record number of inmates. I'll put Slabside breakout was the other day. We've got Slabside Warden. Overcrowded prison. Okay, we got Ultra Humanite is mentioned. Felix Faust, he'll show up. The Shade is mentioned. It's interesting how the Shade and Clayface are both in this prison. Clayface, theoretically, between Batman and Justice League, was in canisters at Morgan Edge's house per secret society. But we'll see who we pass in the hallway here in a second. Okay, so Josh Gold, is that someone? DC Comics. It always thinks I want Washington, D.C. DC Comics. Nope. Okay, so Josh Gola. Maybe these are people, you know, Tim Levins has snuck his own wife into the comics before. Robin's miscolored red hand here. Gorilla Grodd is also in this prison. Matt Hagen. Hector Hammond. Is that who that's supposed to be? Awesome. Okay, so Grodd is mentioned. And Hector Hammond is mentioned. I've always thought it was weird that Hector Hammond does not have like a cool supervillain name. He's just literally named Hector Hammond. Like, what a weird... I guess Lex Luthor is just like... But, I don't know. He looks like a dude that would have like the Brainiator, you know, just some some bullshit supervillain name, but he doesn't. Okay. Clerk at the electronics store stole the thing. Soups, the partner. Okay, so yeah. Oh, I wish I could read what this said. Oh, I think that says Copperhead actually. PPER. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because he's right there. Okay. So that says Copperhead. This dude, I think this is Batman eventually. No, that's Batman. He's the cellmate up here. So this kind of looks like the wizard, I think his name is. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's not who I'm thinking of. What's his name? Pied Piper? No. God damn. The fiddler. That's who I'm thinking of. This guy. You can kind of see the similarities. His hair's not quite right, but you know, we have no idea. I'm not gonna name him. It's probably just supposed to be some random guy. So Copperhead is here. And that's it for we know everybody else. Like how when you're zoomed in, you don't get to see Felix Faust's face. Or this other roommate of his. Batman. Matt Hagen, Clayface. Okay. Bat Taser. Don't bat tase me, bro. Have you tried turning down the brightness on your monitor? I noticed lighting changed considerably as you flip panels. Well, it's not going to be a problem. This is a pretty normal brightness. This camera is just ridiculous. Like, here I am looking at you know, the darker thing, and it's fine. But if I switch over here because it's white, it won't be this bad when I can cover up the window over there. It'll be fine, I think. Are the prisons in DC always on islands? Yeah, who knows? Slab side. Where was I? Oh, you guys keep talking and it keeps bumping it back down to the bottom. I'm trying to read you stuff. Where was it? Can't forget about Ghoul. Yeah, that's right. The R in the balloon looks like comic book Tim's logo instead of DC. Yeah, that was an interesting choice. From it was like the Young Justice Robin of the time logo. Maybe slab size of the dime store bell rev. Yeah. Either you have a gimmick or you get casually destroyed in a prison breakout and never get restored. Isn't moving from New Jersey to Antarctica kind of a lateral move? On one hand, you got out of Jersey, so that's good, but nothing else about it is good. Definitely gold, yeah. Hector Hammond. I thought you already addressed me saying that. Maybe I'm on a hella lag. Oh, I talked about I scrolled up too far. I had just missed the part about the screen brightness itself. We're talking about Hector Hammond because his name was on a list of prison inmates up here. At least that sort of seems to be a reference to Hammond. Yeah, who the heck is Josh Gold? I don't know. Booster Gold, Joshua Clay, Tempests? Nah, this doesn't make any sense. Okay. Spells, Sorcery, and the Ancient Powers. Spells, Sorcery, and the Ancient Derek Powers. It's just an and. Ampersand. Okay. Bessenar Jewelry. Metropolis. Yeah, Tim Levins just does great stuff. Like, he thinks of way cooler angles than anyone else that I've seen in these. You know, we talk about Ty Templeton's work in Adventures Continue is good, and it is. Like, it's very on model. It's nice. It's a nice, refreshing visual. But damn, Tim Levins I didn't even notice Hot Girl's shadow on the wall here before. Like, any other artist would have put her just zooming up behind her. You know, the angle wouldn't be as drastic. It's just cool stuff. I wonder if this is supposed to be Tim Levins' wife down here also. It looks a lot like her. Okay. Yeah, the Wonder Woman pants there. Okay. The Talisman of the Sage of the Pyramids. What a name. The Talisman of the Sage. Oh, this is not going to fit. Okay. Oh, we have that book in my local library. Yeah, I was thinking maybe it has something to do with Goldface, but I don't know what his actual name is. Keith Kenyon. Yeah, that's nothing close to Josh Gold, but that would be funny if his name was just Josh Gold. Was it destroyed back in, or when it was destroyed back in the 1800s? Okay, so the Talisman was originally destroyed back in the 1800s. Okay. Talisman can control the dead. So this is just a MacGuffin of a talisman. It doesn't actually wind up doing anything, but it would have been interesting to see them fight zombies. Okay. Were there any buildings with names on them in here? I don't think so. Breaks Felix Faust out. I like how he needed, I guess, I don't know, I was just thinking of like Faust, why did Faust need Clayface to do all this stuff for him? Why didn't he just break him out first? I guess because they wouldn't be onto him or whatever. Sequel, Batman sequel. Whoa, this is weird. Superman is breathing like a fire breath? I didn't notice this before. I thought this was coming out of his eyes when I was just glancing among this. What? Oh, really? Okay, so he's a friend of Matthew Manning's. That's pretty funny. Okay. Well, I guess I should write those names down regardless. Josh Gold is mentioned. And there was at least, I'm pretty sure, one other name that you could see. Oh no, it's just Daniel something. See if there's a Kent and a Daniel on on Matthew Manning's mutual friends also, or maybe Tim Levins knows these people. It's hard to tell. Okay, back to where we were. Felix Faust, who should be dead. Yes, this is kind of a weird thing. Okay, I'm gonna write Felix Faust should be dead. Does not work for him to appear at all between Paradise Lost and The Balance, based on Tala rescuing him from Tartarus. Okay. And what was the other thing? Clayface being in a penitentiary with the Shade is questionable. He should be in canisters with Morgan Edge. And the other thing was Superman has fire breath. I missed that from my Superman powers video, man. Okay. He's so okay. So this is the talisman here. Batarangs. Yeah, they're in alphabetical order. Don't see a Daniel G, but maybe a Kent's last name is also G. Let me look. Mostly because he was made in... Oh, the closest thing I could find to Josh Gold is Jason Goldstein, i.e. Rex Hunter, a member of the Time Stealers, which I'm pretty sure darn certain isn't right. Yeah, probably not. Bye, Spider Kelvin. Thanks for joining us. We're getting through this, almost done. I really like all this Robin detective work. That's pretty cool. A child? Are you serious? Okay, and then Batman. There he is. Like how he just very quickly changes clothes behind this rock or whatever. I'm guessing that was also a coloring mistake, maybe, this Superman fire breath thing. Like, it's supposed to be a freeze. Because Hawkgirl then smashes him into pieces. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be a freeze thing. It's kind of weird that whoever colored this, that got past a couple people. Which is a freeze breath example, I guess. Probably supposed to be freeze breath miscolored. Which isn't non-canon, but so I'm gonna whoop. Other notes. Okay. Because yeah, I mean, we got this weird coloring mistake with Felix Faust's head here also. I honestly thought, Robin's like, oh, I know what they're talking about. He's going to do this, and they're just going to sit. And I thought maybe Batman was going to turn around and be like, we'd love to offer you a spot in the Justice League, Robin, or something. But no, I mean, maybe that's what they were talking about. Because he says, like, Robin, where'd he go? Like he's about to mention that or something. But hey, this dude, he's already in the Titans. He's got enough going on. Okay, well, oh boy, oh god. Ugh. I think that's it for this issue. You put the talisman in locations. Oh, did I? Thank you for catching that. Yes, I did. Faust also appears in the Game Boy Advance and Justice for All game, but that's kind of an instead of the episode of the same name. Yeah. Found a Kent G, but no clue if it's actually related since the last name isn't shown in the comic. Yeah, we'll have to ask him who those are supposed to be, because that's kind of fun. It's like those crime, whatchamacallits. The police station Batman, there's some episode where I think it's Bullet for Bullock maybe, or Vendetta, or some Bullock related thing, I think, where he's flipping through like peachy folders of crime information, and there's like all these different names. Bruce Timm is on there. But okay, I guess I will mark this one in red. It's probably not gonna work. But let's do this. Let's combine some cells here. I'm not going to do art today, lo siento. I may come back to that once we start Justice League Unlimited in a couple weeks. Theoretically, anyway, unless something crazy happens with my baby boy. But yeah, so let's see. Fill color is that. Phil Lamar. So the last two issues have not worked, really. But it'll be interesting to count the total amount of, what has worked and what hasn't. The amount of red on here is less than not, but there is a decent amount of it so far. So yeah. But I'll get out of the bright zone. Maybe I can put my stuff back on. Anyway, I think that's it for today. We talked about the YouTube channel stuff. Go subscribe to the Pod Tower if you haven't already. I have already uploaded about like 40 more of our past streams, but they're all unlisted right now until I get the descriptions and titles and everything figured out. Daniel Garrett on DC Wiki, but it looks like it was a Blue Beetle at one point. Yeah. But yeah, okie doke. Thanks for joining me. I will see you guys next week, hopefully. With the final issue of Justice League Adventures, and then we'll get on over to YouTube and Twitch after that. We'll do simulcasting. So bye everybody. Thanks for joining me. See you later. Goodbye.